Under new business, access to the building.
Yeah, the theater company requested last week that they wanted to know if they could use the bathroom in here for just the actors for the Schoolhouse Rock play, which is playing. I think it goes until July 4th now. And Denny and I had a difference of opinion about that. And Denny had a very good concern, which is that if we provide access to them, give them, their own code, that there's, this area is locked up if no one's there. Kim's office is locked up, but the upstairs is not locked up. So somebody could go up and rifle through the files there. And the alternatives are, would be in old times would be, well, there was never a bathroom in the Wilder, but now there is, but that they're not going to be open until sometime in July.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
And even then, they're only open when someone's there, and if someone isn't there, then they're not open. You can't get to the men's room or the bathroom, and or the playhouse. And the playhouse is, shut. Nobody's supposed to go in there at all. But I didn't know about the library when I talked to Denny, and said I would call Debbie Granquist and find out if there was any availability. And the answer is nobody's allowed in there basically until what's the name of it? Bread Loaf is out, which is going to be next week or later. And the other question was whether we had any special codes available in our sort of code index. And so I called Deb and found out that the library wasn't available. I talked to Kim and her crew and figured out that there was a code available. And there was another concern, which is the toilet running. So if somebody goes in there and uses the bathroom and is an actor who doesn't know anything about plumbing, then the thing will be running and we'll get an alarm down on our septic field. So I talked to James Roeder, who was the director of all that, and told him that if anybody used the bathroom, that he would have to go in and check and make sure the toilet wasn't running. And did I call Denny back and report that? I did not. I broke my ankle on Friday afternoon and spent Saturday at Rutland in the emergency room.
Oh my God.
And well, it's not very bad, I'll tell you that. But I did.
I didn't see it before. This is
booty,
me
like the record
not
show.
noticing.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
So, Denny, I'm sorry. I apologize.
I ain't gonna cut any ice.
I just screwed up, but there you have it. So the question is that we should just talk about is, do we want to continue to give them access here, understanding that, somebody could, do a loose lips thing and tell somebody else the code, and all of a sudden somebody unauthorized is rooting through the files up there.
Well, the code is deactivated. I deactivated the code.
Okay,
Yeah, the code is deactivated.
okay,
So, and I called James Roeder and I told
Okay.
him that it's deactivated.
okay,
Because I also expressed to James Roeder that I didn't feel comfortable having one of us not here physically the entire time we were going to allow someone from the Playhouse to use it. And I specifically said that to him.
okay,
And I am just more concerned about the toilet and the sink that clogs. And I put a phone call into Daryl Hart. Actually, he was at my house yesterday, and talking to him about fixing the toilet, if not just replacing the whole thing and figuring out why the sink is not draining.
well, the sink is draining,
You did that. Oh, thank you.
I did a plumber's helper.
Thank you.
Came up with a bunch of evil smelling stuff, and it's, but it's running, as of last time I checked it, it's running fine.
So I talked to Kim and I talked to Denny, and I did not speak with Pam about this. And, really, ultimately, I think we just can't let anyone really use this bathroom until we figure it out. And also, I already told James that they couldn't use it, and they're already planning on using the Vermont Country Store. And that's where it is right now.
Okay,
And while they're in town here. And so that is that as far as that. And then all of the codes have been wiped out. All of our codes.
They haven't yet.
Okay, so all
We
of our
needed to get everybody.
so because there has been discrepancies on people saying, oh, people are together and they're talking about stuff when we haven't been together. People have been claiming that I've been in the building when I haven't. So we're just getting all new security codes. So yes.
There's really nice, fancy porta potties now.
There are, and that would be up to the Weston Playhouse to do that. And I don't know. I actually said on the phone, I was like, you guys might have to get a porta potty. And he's like, we'll use the Weston, the Vermont Country Store, which is fine. Anyways, I'm done.
So Jim and I did have quite a discussion, and I made it quite clear I was not happy with that happening. And he just walked in Friday and did it. And so my reaction is, next week when Brian's here, I'm going to lay it on the three of them. One of us is going down the road. I don't care which one, but one of us is going. I can't be stabbed in the back anymore. The back doesn't have any room. I've been here many years and the back is full, and I can't waste my time. My time I feel is valuable. I'm still working. I come down here and do stuff. It takes time, and then it gets railroaded just the other way. I can't afford that. If I'm going to spend my time, it's going to be worthwhile. But when you come in and figure something out, and the other thing is, the Playhouse Theater Company is as much to blame as anybody, because 2 weeks ago tonight we met, and that thing over there didn't pop up overnight. Like you said, they could have ordered a porta potty. That's the way it is.
So I wanted to say something. We are a new select board, and there have been a lot of changes. And I am going to ask that I hope that you don't put us in that position of one or the other. I don't think that this would function without all of us all together. We're all very different people who need to respect one another. And I think moving forward, we should all respect each other's lanes. We all have different skills, which is why we're all here together. And I'm asking Denny to have a space where we can all come together and agree to moving forward, respecting each other's feelings and having an open discussion about it before anything is.
Well, this isn't the first time something like this has happened.
I know.
And like I said, I've had too many knives in my back, and there's no room for any more.
So I will ask if we
Sarah,
can
I've
just
been
talk
here
about
for
it
30
on,
years.
if we could just, think about it. And we'll be meeting on the 14th. And Denny, and Jim, you're too valuable to do this without you. And I'm done.
I'm not picking a side.
Yeah, it's not even that. Like I
I
support both of you, and I think that was it was a
support
nice
Denny.
it was a nice apology, and also moving forward, all we can do is just learn.
Yep.
Okay, I'm done.
This is what we announcements.